On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Rheumatoid.
A chronic, inflammatory autoimmune disorder that primarily affects the joints, causing pain, swelling, and stiffness. It can also cause damage to other parts of the body.
Examples:
Rheumatoid disease, rheumatoid factor. My aunt suffers from rheumatoid arthritis and has trouble moving her joints.
Swell.
To become larger or more inflated, to become more intense or important.
Examples:
Swell at room temperature. Swell a population. His arm was swelling from the insect bite.
Crippling.
Causing someone to become unable to walk or move, causing severe damage or harm.
Examples:
Crippling debt. A crippling strike. He is still struggling with a crippling disease.
Mosque.
A Muslim place of worship that usually has a minaret equals slender tower with balconies.
Examples:
Domed mosque. The sacred mosque. Jumeirah Mosque is one of the most beautiful buildings in the United Arab Emirates.
Medicinal.
Of or relating to the treatment or cure of disease.
Examples:
Medicinal chemistry. Traditional medicinal. The medicinal properties of this herb have been known to help with various ailments.
Tramp.
A long, heavy walk or hike, a person who travels on foot, particularly over long distances, a homeless or vagrant person, a heavy or clumsy step or the sound it makes. Verb, to walk heavily or noisily.
Examples:
Tramp comedian. Tramp all over the place. We went for a long tramp in the woods to enjoy the beautiful fall colors.
Clown.
A performer, typically in a circus, who wears distinctive makeup and costumes and plays practical jokes, and performs tricks or stunts to entertain audiences.
Examples:
A clown act. Act as a clown. She dressed up as a Halloween clown with a rainbow wig and oversized red nose.
Cannonball.
A large metal or stone ball shot or fired from a cannon.
Examples:
A 4 kilograms cannonball. Human cannonball. The castle collapsed as multiple cannonballs hit the walls.
Brawn.
Physical strength and muscular development, meat from a pig's or calf's head that has been cooked and jellied.
Examples:
Brawn drain. Show off his brawn. The bodybuilder's brawn was impressive.
Bully.
A person who uses strength or power to harm or intimidate those who are weaker. Verb, to intimidate, harass, or mistreat someone weaker or less powerful.
Examples:
Bully bystander. Bully the weak. The schoolyard bully terrorized the other children and made their lives miserable.
Urgently.
In a way that requires immediate action or attention, especially before anything else, because of being very important.
Examples:
Tackle the problem urgently. Urgently required. I need to send this email urgently.
Tame.
To make wild animals domesticated or controlled, especially through specific training. Adjective, not dangerous or afraid of people, either naturally or because of specific training.
Examples:
Tame a wild beast. A tame animal. We have to tame substantial financial deficits at first.
Climax.
The most intense or exciting moment of an event or experience. The point of highest dramatic tension or emotional intensity in a story, plot, or performance.
Examples:
Emotional climax. Reach a climax. The climax of the movie had everyone on the edge of their seats.
Slump.
To fall or sink suddenly, often due to loss of support or stability. To decline or decrease abruptly, as in business or economic conditions. To become despondent or dispirited. Noun, a sudden or prolonged decline or drop in value, price, or quality.
Examples:
Slump against pillows. Economic slump. Sales of the product slumped after the negative reviews were published.
Motionless.
Without movement or motion, completely still.
Examples:
Motionless figure. Motionless body. The wounded soldier lay motionless on the battlefield waiting for medical attention.
Hunch.
To lean forward or arch one's back in a way that suggests a feeling of suspicion or uncertainty. To have a feeling or presentiment that something is true or likely to happen, without evidence or explicit proof.
Examples:
Hunch against the rain. Hunch up the shoulders. I hunch over my computer all day, and my back aches after a while.
Brute.
A violent, wild, or feral animal, a person who is cruel, uncivilized, or lacking in intelligence or sensitivity, a physical force or power.
Examples:
Brute beasts. Brute force. The brute behavior of the football players caused the game to be cancelled.
Villain.
A character in a story, movie, or play which often opposes the hero, typically characterized as immoral, evil, or cruel.
Examples:
Evil villain. Authoritarian villain. The villain in the movie was a complex character with a tragic backstory.
Nerd.
A person who is very interested in and knowledgeable about a particular subject, such as computers, mathematics, chess, etc.
Examples:
A computer nerd. Nerd neck. He was, by nature, a cyber nerd.
Dodo.
A flightless bird that was endemic to the island of Mauritius, characterized by its stout body, small wings, and hooked beak, an extinct bird species that was last seen in the late 17th century.
Examples:
Dodo population. Extinct dodo. The last known sighting of a flightless dodo was recorded in the late 17th century.
Pseudonym.
A name someone, especially a writer, uses instead of their real name, a pen name.
Examples:
Hide behind a pseudonym. Digital pseudonym. The author published these writings under a pseudonym.
Marvel.
Someone something that causes feelings of wonder or surprise.
Examples:
A marvel of beauty. Technical marvel. The space shuttle is a modern engineering marvel.
Inflict.
To cause harm, injury, or suffering to someone or something.
Examples:
Inflict a heavier tax. Inflict a hard blow. The storm inflicted significant damage on the town.
Duel.
Formal, one-on-one combat between two people, typically with deadly weapons, often as a means of settling a dispute or seeking revenge.
Examples:
Sword duel. Duel for honor. The duel between the two rival knights was a spectacle to see.
Sweetheart.
An affectionate term for a person, often a romantic partner, who is loved or cherished.
Examples:
Sweetheart deal. Sweetheart romance. I can always rely on my sweetheart to lift my mood when feeling down.
Intern.
To put someone in prison, especially for political or military reasons. Noun, a student or trainee who works, sometimes for free, to get work experience or to fulfill qualification criteria.
Examples:
Intern civilians. Medical intern. The Navy interned ships of defeated nations.
Marshal.
A military officer of high rank or a person in charge of organizing or leading a parade or public event, a law enforcement official or officer responsible for maintaining order and enforcing regulations. Verb, to organize, arrange, or gather together resources, information, or people in a deliberate and systematic manner.
Examples:
Marshal the books into their proper places. Deputy marshal. The event organizer appointed a professional marshal to manage the flow of traffic.
Rib.
Each of a series of curved bones that are connected to the spine and surround the chest adjective, subject to laughter or ridicule.
Examples:
break a rib, rib cage. The accident caused a cracked rib.
Scar.
A mark that remains on the skin after a wound has healed.
Examples:
burn scar, carry a scar. Even after the wound has healed, a scar remains.
Bruise.
A mark caused by a blow, typically one that is purple or black on the skin.
Examples:
livid bruise, earlier emotional bruise. She had a bruise on her arm from where she fell on the playground.
Mangle.
To damage or alter something by twisting, crushing, or pressing it out of shape.
Examples:
mangle my foot, mangled their favorite toy. The machine mangled the sheet of metal beyond repair.
Cauliflower.
A vegetable that belongs to the same family as broccoli and cabbage, characterized by a compact head of central florets surrounded by green leaves, commonly used in cooking and preparation of various cuisines.
Examples:
cauliflower cheese, cauliflower curry. I love to roast cauliflower with garlic and olive oil for a healthy side dish.
Heave.
To lift or hoist something heavy with effort, to throw or hurl something, often with force, to rise or fall with a rhythmic motion, as in the heaving of the sea.
Examples:
heave a sigh, heave a boulder. The workers had to heave the heavy equipment up the staircase to the top floor.
Anguish.
Severe physical or emotional pain or suffering, distress or mental agony.
Examples:
anguish and pain, emotional anguish. She suffered from a deep sense of anguish following the loss of her loved one.
Obstetrician.
A physician who specializes in caring for women during pregnancy, childbirth, and the postpartum period.
Examples:
obstetrician appointment, female obstetrician. The new mother was grateful for the support she received from her obstetrician.
Ethereal.
Delicate, light, and airy, extremely refined or subtle, heavenly or spiritual.
Examples:
ethereal beauty, ethereal light. The ethereal music created a dreamlike atmosphere in the concert hall.
Jitter.
A slight and rapid irregular movement or trembling, a sensation of nervousness or unease, a technical term relating to variations in the timing of signals in electronic systems.
Examples:
jitter noise, jittery feeling. The caffeine in my coffee causes me to experience nervous jitter.
Irritate.
To annoy, provoke, or cause resentment or anger in someone. To inflame or make sore.
Examples:
Irritate skin. Irritate my partner. The sound of his chewing loudly irritates me during dinner.
Vomit.
To eject food, blood, etc., from the stomach through the mouth. Noun, the matter ejected from the stomach through the mouth.
Examples:
Vomit abuse. Vomit after ingesting. She felt sick and had to run to the bathroom to vomit.
Choke.
To prevent or obstruct the normal breathing or swallowing of someone or something.
Examples:
Choke with anger. Choke off the blood supply. The baby started to choke on a piece of apple.
Airway.
The air passage from the nose and throat to the lungs, a designated route followed by airplanes flying from one airport to another.
Examples:
Airway blockage. Airway beacon. When performing life-saving, the first step is to secure the airway.
Unborn.
Not yet born.
Examples:
An unborn child. Unborn generations. It is unknown whether this vaccine is effective in an unborn baby.
Devote.
To commit or dedicate oneself or one's time, effort, or energy to a particular task or purpose.
Examples:
Devote all of my energies. Devote my own life. He devoted himself to studying the history of ancient civilizations.
Anesthesiologist.
A medical doctor who specializes in administering anesthesia to help control pain and monitor the vital signs of patients during procedures and surgeries.
Examples:
Specialized anesthesiologist. Clinical anesthesiologist. The experienced anesthesiologist monitored the patient's vital signs throughout the procedure.
Epidural.
Referring to the area outside or above the dura mater, equals the thick, durable outermost membrane of the three layers. Noun, medical procedure involving the injection of anesthetic into the epidural space of the spinal column.
Examples:
Epidural anesthesia. Administer the epidural. During childbirth, the doctor administered epidural anesthesia to alleviate the pain of contractions.
Obstetrics.
The branch of medicine that deals with the care of women during pregnancy, childbirth, and the postpartum period, including the management of complications and the health of the mother and baby.
Examples:
Obstetrics ward. Obstetrics clinic. The hospital's obstetrics department is responsible for caring for pregnant women and delivering babies.
Contradict.
To deny the truth of a statement by stating the opposite, to be in conflict with.
Examples:
contradict each other, contradict the principle. The book contains numerous statements that contradict previous reports.
Amputate.
To cut off a part of the body, especially by surgery.
Examples:
amputate both legs, amputate below the knee. Finally, they had to amputate his foot to free him from the wrecked car.
Non-existent.
Not real, not existing or having no real existence.
Examples:
non-existent resources, presently non-existent. The evidence for this theory is non-existent.
Neurology.
The branch of medicine that deals with the diagnosis and treatment of disorders of the nervous system.
Examples:
cognitive neurology, neurology department. She is studying clinical neurology to become a brain surgeon.
Psychiatry.
The branch of medicine concerned with the study, treatment, and prevention of mental illness.
Examples:
psychiatry therapy, biological psychiatry. The field of psychiatry is constantly evolving, with new treatments and approaches being developed all the time.
Institutionalize.
To establish or make something a part of an institution, equals a place such as a university, hospital, etc.
Examples:
institutionalize a system, institutionalize customary laws. The new policy aims to institutionalize the use of renewable energy sources.
Recast.
To change the form of something, such as a metal object, by melting it down and reshaping it, to change the actors or the role of a particular actor in a play or film.
Examples:
recast the Republican Party, recast the story. He had to recast his image to convince the electorate in his home state.
Osteoarthritis.
A common form of arthritis that affects the joints, particularly the hands, hips, and knees, characterized by degeneration of the cartilage that cushions the bones and allows for smooth movements.
Examples:
osteoarthritis pain, osteoarthritis treatment. Obesity and joint injuries are two common risk factors for developing osteoarthritis.
Crutch.
A device used to provide support or stability to a person with limited mobility or strength, such as a cane, walker, or pair of crutches. Anything that is relied upon excessively or used as a way of avoiding difficulty or responsibility.
Examples:
crutch support, emotional crutch. He walked with the aid of a crutch after breaking his leg in a skiing accident.
Workaholic.
A person who is addicted to work, a person who works excessively.
Examples:
Workaholic habits. Self-proclaimed workaholic. The company's founder was a notorious workaholic who spent every waking hour building the business.
Howitzer.
A type of cannon or artillery weapon with a relatively short barrel and a high trajectory used primarily to launch projectiles over short distances.
Examples:
The firepower of the howitzer. Field howitzer. The military deployed a heavy howitzer to defend the front lines.
Cannon.
A large, heavy gun fired from a fixed position or mounted on a vehicle, used in warfare or hunting.
Examples:
Cannon salute. Cannonball. The heavy cannon fired a loud shot that echoed across the battlefield.
Clad.
Dressed or covered in a particular way, provided or protected with a particular material or substance.
Examples:
Clad completely in black. Clad in armor. The athlete was clad in a tight-fitting suit designed to reduce drag and improve performance.
Jumpsuit.
A one-piece garment that combines a shirt and pants, typically worn as a protective or uniform garment.
Examples:
Jumpsuit fashion. A black jumpsuit. I wore a comfortable jumpsuit for the long flight.
Goggle.
To look at someone or something with amazement, to look stupidly, noun, plural, tight-fitting spectacles that are worn to prevent particulates, water, or chemicals from striking the eyes.
Examples:
Goggle his eyes. Infrared goggles. The software company bought the VR goggles manufacturer.
Reunite.
To bring two or more people together again after a period of separation.
Examples:
Reunite after 5 years. Reunite with my friend. The band will reunite only for this show.
Mold.
A hollow container used to give shape to liquid or soft substance, which then becomes solid in the same shape as the container, a soft, green, or gray growth that forms on stale food or objects exposed to warm, moist air for too long.
Examples:
A casting mold. Mold allergy. Mushrooms and mold are fungi.
Empathy.
The ability to share another person's feelings or experiences by imagining that person's situation.
Examples:
Full of empathy. Empathy for patients. Empathy is also necessary to understand history.
Testament.
A thing that proves the existence or truth of something else.
Examples:
Give properties by testament. Testament to the superior quality. His wealth is a testament to his success.